we are back with another D&D movie time, and today we are finally getting around to
Lion King.
And you said you have seen this before. How many times? Once, twice, maybe you're mine. Twice. And now you'll be watching it for the channel. So, I'm guessing that you really liked it. So, do you think your opinion will change this time around on anything that you've seen before? Maybe you'll notice something?
No.
Anyways, yeah, this movie was pretty popular when I was growing up. A lot of people wanted to see it. Jonathan Taylor Thomas was a huge name. I actually didn't find out who voiced the bird until much later in life. And I was so surprised that it was the actor who played Mr. Bean. But yeah, so today we're going to be watching The Lion King. I have seen this movie probably a dozen times or so. Not as much as I've watched Aladdin or The Little Mermaid, but kind of up there. This movie was losing popularity when, my age group, or the age group I was getting ready to move into when it came out. So, I mean, Disney wasn't too popular for kids who were, like, becoming teenagers and up. So, I was right on that rim where it's like, you got like a year or two for it to be okay for you to watch this and be talking about it, but then you gotta stop.
That would.
Yep. So, alright, here we go. We're gonna jump into The Lion King. See you after the movie.
Bye.
Alright, so we just finished watching
Lion King.
What was this movie about, Cora? You just sat through the movie. It should not be that hard.
Basically about a baby lion that Mufasa.
You mean Simba?
Simba.
Mufasa was the father. Simba was the child. Keep going.
Simba gets shown off, and then
I'm not saying go through scene by scene. Tell us what the movie is about, not what every scene in the movie was. Come on. So Simba's born. He's growing up.
And he basically goes to what's so-called the elephant graveyard.
Why does he go there?
Because he wants to be brave.
Well, he gets tempted to do it by his uncle, Scar. Right?
Yes.
Even though Scar's saying it in a way, it's like, oh, don't go, please stop, no. It's really telling him, yeah, go do that.
Yes.
Stop playing with things at your feet.
What?
So anyways, what happens when he goes to the elephant graveyard?
Somebody's friend that he brings along with him,
Nala.
goes ahead and gets chased by hyenas.
And?
And then Mufasa saves them.
Okay.
And that part is the point. Because without that part, they were missing of how Simba got saved. That part is the point.
Keep going.
And then basically Simba gets told by Mufasa that Dead King, you're watching us from the stars. And then Scar's next trick to kill Simba is to kill Mufasa too by losing a stampede.
Why does he want to kill Simba and Mufasa?
To become the king. The worst king to probably ever exist.
Okay. So how does he kill him? Come on, you just finished the movie. You shouldn't be talking this slow.
I told them we're losing a stampede. A stampede!
So that's how he killed him? You mean the fall from such a high up and him holding him by his paws didn't kill him? Because I could have sworn that's what killed Mufasa, not the stampede. The stampede was just a trigger. And then Mufasa jumped out of it, asked Scar to save him, and Scar tossed him back down. Although my biggest problem with that is, I thought cats always land on their feet. Like, there have been actual people who have tested, like, the further, like, people have put cats real close to something, and they still will land on their feet.
Yeah, but when cats expect it.
So anyways,
But
so
Mufasa did not expect it, so
Simba runs away, right?
yeah.
Because Scar tells him to, and then what happens?
And then we get my favorite song ever.
Yeah, you can't even sing it. You don't even know the words.
I do too.
Well, then what are the words? Why are you going, making jibber jabber bubble noises? Come on. So anyways, why did we hear this song? What's going on?
Because Simba is growing up. To be
Who is with him? Why? What is going on?
I didn't know their names.
You don't remember Timon and Pumbaa?
Okay.
They're like the easiest names in this whole movie to remember aside from Simba. There's like 3 names that are the easiest to remember. It's
Actually,
Timon,
4.
Pumbaa, and then Simba. They all, and 2 of those names ends with an "a." I don't even know what you're doing. You're being weird. I wish you would just shape up.
Scar.
Okay, Scar.
That's the first one. Scar is the first name that can be easily remembered.
If you say so. Anyways, come on. So he grows up and then what?
Then basically his friend Nala comes, tries to convince him to become king. Doesn't work. The monkey shows up. That showed him off. And
smacks him in the head.
Smacks him in the head once. Tries to smack him twice. But failed on purpose.
No, he didn't fail on purpose.
Not on purpose, but kind of on purpose.
No, he didn't fail.
Kinda! Because he's trying to, he was aiming, but he wanted to fail.
No, he didn't.
You did it!
He wanted to hit him, but Simba dodged it. And why did Simba dodge it? Because Simba learned a lesson.
See? That's what I was trying to say.
But he was trying to hit Simba again.
You didn't let me finish.
So he did not want to fail.
You did not let me finish.
I did let you finish.
No,
Anyways, come on. So what do they do then? This part's taking a little too long.
Then they go ahead, kill Scar by turning some minions against him on accident. And then Simba is king now, and now another child is born, which we do not unfortunately get the name of.
Alright. Anyways, that's going to go ahead and take us to this point. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we will give our final scores and thoughts. But before we do, I want to give a quick announcement that I am done writing book 6. And in a few months from now, book 6 will be released. I'm working with my narrator, so hopefully the book and the audiobook will come out very close to the same time. I think the book will actually be published, and then like a week later the audiobook will come out, because it takes a while to approve it. So those who are audiobook listeners who want the audiobook, that's something you're just gonna have to wait like an extra week. Sorry. But if you want the actual book, I'll let you know the exact dates, and I'll start really pushing those dates once I get some dates locked in. I'm thinking sometime in September I'll actually do the release. So probably the first week of October when the audiobook will probably come out. But here's the thing that I'm going to try to do that other YouTubers like myself have done when they promote books. I'm going to try to get some extra copies of book 6 right away. It depends on how this goes from now until the beginning of August. So from now until the beginning of August, I will make this a repetitive message in future videos, so you know you still have a chance. So by August 1st, 2024, email me a picture of you with a copy of my book, be it ebook or paperback, and I will select 5 winners from the images that I receive, and I will post those images of the winners, and they will receive a free copy of book 6 signed by me. So if you want a free signed copy of book 6, then check the description below for an email. Email me a picture of you holding a copy of any one of the first 5 books, and you'll be entered to win. And then I will respond on August 1st to the 5 winners, letting them know that they've won and that they will be receiving a free copy of book 6 as soon as I get it. I will sign it. I will pop it in the mail. So, alright. But like I said, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll give our final scores and thoughts. See y'all in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye.
For thousands of years, the world has been protected by the Guardian of Light, or as he is more commonly known, Santa Claus. Over the centuries, factors such as fear and prejudice, greed and jealousy, misunderstandings, betrayal and war have segregated most humans from the magical world of elves, fairies, wizards, and the like. This has resulted in many misconceptions and generalizations of the true nature of Santa and his world.
This 6-book series by Sean Connaughton begins as the current of a long series of guardians is murdered by a group of monstrous enemies recently escaped from an enchanted South Pole prison. These creatures are loyal to the darkness, an evil force determined to exterminate the light in order to enslave all creatures of the world.
Shane Connor, an average young man, suddenly finds himself being trained as the new guardian. As he adapts to his new life among fantastic creatures, he goes on an adventurous quest with a legendary wizard for the ultimate weapon to use against the darkness, and faces murderous enemies like Rasputin, Morgana Le Fay, Krampus, and many more.
Along with his best friend Joe Gomez, Shane encounters politics, history, mysterious murders, new loves, his own hidden past, and racial dynamics among the fantasy races that turn out to be all too real. Their adventures reveal the true nature of the world and challenge the current state of how all races interact.
This series expertly melds myths, legends, history, faiths, folklore, and secret societies into a fascinating, cohesive, comprehensive world of wonder and magic.
From Atlantis to Olympus, from Hades to the moon, and from broomstick races to Christmas deadlines, join the new Santa Claus on his amazing journey. But beware, will Shane's quest achieve his ultimate goal of destroying the darkness and preserving the light of the world? Or is he actually playing right into a plot by dark forces that will result in his, and our, ultimate doom?
So make your list and check it twice for the Guardian of Light book series. Download your audiobook or ebook today from Audible, Amazon, or iTunes.
Alright, Cora, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give The Lion King?
10 out of 10.
What was your favorite scene?
Probably when Scar got betrayed.
By the hyenas?
Yep.
What was your favorite song? I don't remember that song. I know a lot of the songs in this movie, but I don't remember that song.
It's Community Tata.
Hakuna Matata?
Yeah, that's what I said. Community Tata.
You are not saying Hakuna Matata. Ku, na, ma, ta, ta.
Community Tata. I'm saying.
She's working on her speech, folks.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying we're working on your speech.
It sounds like you're making fun of me.
I'm just announcing why you say things weird sometimes. Unless you're doing it on purpose. Anyways. Who is your favorite character?
Simba.
Okay.
Simba.
Is there anything else you want to mention about this before we move on?
Nope.
When did you first see this movie?
After that.
I thought you said at school in music class.
No, that was the second time. First time I forgot, probably a long time ago. I know I watched it, but it was a long time ago.
Okay. Alright. Well, moving on to my score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this a 10 out of 10 also. I do like the characters. Although, even though this is definitely a 10 out of 10, I still don't say it's like my absolute favorite.
So
It's got some really nice songs. It's really, especially on Blu-ray, the coloring is beautiful. I mean, I could tell so many colors went into so much of this movie that I don't recall seeing before. I love a lot of the comedy, especially like my favorite characters are Timon and Pumbaa.
What if you only had to choose one?
Then I'd probably go with Timon.
Oh, come on.
He's a bit funnier than the pig.
My name? They call me Mr. Pig!
Well, you didn't even pick either one of them. You picked Simba. My favorite song was probably Be Prepared, which was sung by Jeremy Irons and Jim Cummings.
Aha! I knew that'd be your favorite song.
Also, I think of all the bad guy songs that actually exist in the Disney universe, Be Prepared is probably one of the best of the Disney songs. Jafar really didn't get a song. Ursula is probably... Actually, her song is probably my absolute favorite. But I still say Be Prepared is an actual better song.
Yeah,
I love to sing Ursula's song, but I feel like Be Prepared is just a better song. Even though I like Poor Unfortunate Souls a bit more. I think that's mostly just due to the fact it's a fun song. Hers is more fun, whereas Be Prepared is more serious.
it's a lion.
I don't even remember any. I mean, like, those are like the top two for me. I'm sure other bad guys have had songs, but I mean,
You have to watch this movie here.
like I said, Jafar really didn't get one. I mean, he has a little bit of a reprise of the Prince Ali song where he outs Aladdin, but it lasts for like a minute and a half, and that's it. I wish we had gotten a song from Jafar. That probably would have been my favorite. It could have been somewhere that was a cross between Poor Unfortunate Souls and Be Prepared. That would have been probably the best song ever. But I did tell Cora that when she gets a little bit older, she should definitely read the book that this story is based on. And I told her I was going to wait until we got to this point in the review. There's an old story by a famous writer named William Shakespeare. And he wrote a play, which has been turned into books, called Hamlet. And from what I know, I may not be exact on this because I have not read Hamlet or seen Hamlet or anything. I just know some of the basics. But basically, Hamlet is about this kid who gets into trouble. He's the prince. And he gets set up by his uncle for murdering his father, the king. And
So basically like Simba and Mufasa and Scar story?
can I finish? The uncle believes that the prince is killed, and the prince disappears for a long time, and the kingdom is given over to the uncle, who is now married to the former king's wife, and he is ruining the kingdom, driving it to poverty. And Prince Hamlet, he returns with an army to overthrow his uncle, when he basically finds out the truth that the uncle was behind it, all to get power to take over the kingdom, which is, from what I understand, that is the story of Hamlet. It also has the most famous line from any book or play, something even Cora's probably heard of: to be or not to be. That is from the book of Hamlet, or the play of Hamlet. So, like I said, when you get older, because it's way more adult-oriented, you should probably check out the book or play of Hamlet if you really like this story a lot. So, but alright, that is going to go ahead and wrap up this review. Like I said, make sure you're watching the descriptions if you have read books 1 through 5 and you want a free signed copy of book 6. And with that said, we will see you all in the next review.
Bye.
Thank you, by the way, for joining us during this month of Disney classics.
Wait, we are done?
Yeah, this is the last one for the end of May. So, next month, I don't know what we're going to do. We have some more Disney movies, but I'm probably going to space those out. There's other movies I want to watch. Cora's done with school now. So, we'll probably... I'm thinking we're going to do some, like, end of school type movie for a little while. Actually, I got a really good movie franchise I want to watch with her, but I want to watch it from the beginning. I don't know if she's seen it. I think I tried to show it to her once, and she wasn't interested. But maybe now, being she's older, she might be more interested. But we'll just have to see how that works out. So, all right, we will see you all in the next review.